Oh shit. Why is it feeling the loops? Hold on. Okay, hopefully this works. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Hi, everybody. Okay, let me just do something really quick because I can't have all that at the top of my screen. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome. Hi, Spitfire. So as you guys know, I don't know if you guys got it. I don't know if anybody got it yesterday, but where was I at? I think I was at work. So I was at work and I think I was stocking the coolers and I heard all these phones buzzing, when there's an Amber Alert, how there's that loud and everybody's phones start going off. So yesterday, this makes me really, really mad, but this is why we need Amber Alerts, because within an hour, this little boy was found. Okay, this little boy was found. I bet when he woke up from his nap in that car, I can't imagine. He's 2 years old. His name is, let me see here, Ingerman. What's his first name? And this is out of Dayton, Ohio. Well, so let me find it. Marshville, Ohio. 2-year-old boy was found safe. Thank God. Hi, Spitfire. Did you guys get it too? Hi, Wise Angel. Thanks, y'all, for coming by. So I'm still learning all this YouTube crap. So thank you all. I've seen Wise Angel around, but I can't remember where I've seen her from. I try to go to good chats and happy places, but somehow I do find myself in the weirdest predicaments. I guess it's just how it rolls. But anyways, so this little boy was sleeping. Now this is where I get mad. Okay. So when I got the alert, I went and clicked on it. But this morning when I got up, I wanted to know what happened with the alert because I didn't hear nothing else. Nothing was on the news. This is in Ohio. So I do have a little note too I wanted to tell you guys about. So this is in Marshville, Ohio. Authorities have a suspect and have them arrested. Now, here's the part where it's gonna piss you off, okay? Here's the part. The mom decided to go into Dollar General and leave her kid sleeping in the back seat of the car. And then 51-year-old Larry Spence was arrested at the intersection of Florida Avenue just after the vehicle was parked when he arrived on scene. Spence was arrested with no incidents, according to Marshall Reuter. Spencer will be taken to the Summit County Jail, according to Marshall. Now, I do believe this guy made it pretty far with this car, okay? He was found in Akron, Ohio. Okay, so they drove from wherever Marshville, Ohio is supposedly be up in Ohio. Marshville, Ohio is supposedly somewhere up by Dayton area. Now I know Cleveland. I know parts of Cleveland. I know the east side. I've lived on the east side of Cleveland. East 37th Street. I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. Bad shit happened to me there, but it's a memory. Anyways, this guy was arrested in Akron. So he drove at 3:30. The Amber Alert, I think, went off. I'm not sure exactly what time. Shows directions. Okay, so this is what it says here in the article. Does not piss you off. Hi, Soulful Mama. Hi, y'all. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh, you guys just made my day. Did you cut your hair? No, I just have it. I have it in a ponytail. I'm just. I was like, nah. I usually have it in a clip, but I wear my hair too much in the clips, and then I get headaches. So I try not to. But this irks me. Like, it's not safe to leave your children in the car while you go into the dollar store or to do any errands anymore. It's not safe. And for this guy to steal her whole car, probably, I'm wondering if he stole the car, if he even realized that the kid was in the back seat. Like, and then he just kept going. He just kept. She is. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Um, this just made me so mad. I was reading this morning, and I'm just like, wait a minute. I thought it was gonna be like a husband and wife type of thing. I was not expecting it to be a 51-year-old man stealing a car that has a kid in it. I would have never. But look at this little boy, how cute he is. Oh my God, he breaks. Thank God he was found safe. No, wait, let me go this way. Oh, he's so cute. He was napping in the back seat while Mom went into Dollar General, and then boom. He's so cute. The dinosaur theme is in right now, too. My goddaughter's birthday is coming up. I don't know what to get her. I just thought he was too cute. So, Mom was driving let's see, Mom was driving, it says here. I just don't know how he made it from there to there within. Okay, so according to the Ohio Attorney General Office, Spence stole the 2017 black Dodge Ram 1500 from Dollar General at 2:11, and by 3:30 p.m. he was in Akron, Ohio. I know, precious angel. Can you imagine the horror? How terrifying that has to be waking up to a stranger. I know. I just can't believe the man didn't just. I'm glad the man didn't hurt the child or anyway, and how did he make it there so quick? Because you'd think Marshville, I don't know where Marshville, Ohio is. I was told it was up by Dayton. So the incident occurred at 62 South Main Street in the city of Marshville in Wayne County. So that's the highway. I just can't imagine this little boy was sleeping. I wonder what Mom was getting from Dollar General to not wake the baby up. And I know that back in the day, a lot of people used to be able to just run into a store real quick, leave the car running, or you got, I've never left my niece in the car without my fiance being with me, or um, I wouldn't do that, or I'd make her get out of the car and come with me, but or she'd have the doors locked. I don't know. I just don't ever recall a time of leaving my. I need to glue this, by the way. My stepmom fell off again, you guys. I'm gonna have to refill her. I do not. It's off topic, but I was getting dressed because I was like, I don't want to go live in my robe. I always go live in my robe and I feel bummish. So I was like, maybe I'll put some jeans on and come live. So this just made me so mad. I just cannot believe she left the baby in the car and that he fled to Akron. Suspect in Akron and abducted a 2-year-old. So 51, he was arrested and taken into Summit County Jail. So, thank God we got the little boy found safe, no harm. I can't imagine what I'm pretty sure this hopefully scarred the mom to never do this again, because we live in the day we live in, the era we live in now. You can't just think it's safe to leave your child in the car anymore, because it's not. It's not safe anymore. You got crazy people, you got drug addicts, you got, I hate to use the word drug addicts, but that's what we are, you know. Um, not anymore me. I'm not me anymore, but I used to be one. So, but I never would have thought of stealing a car. And some of these people don't think. And this is an old man. This is a 51-year-old. Um, but this is why we have Amber Alerts. And I was on the Amber Alert system. I was looking at some things, and so the Amber Alert says on the chart, on their statistics chart, says that they have, because of the Amber Alert, they have found 1,186 children as of December 31st, 2023. Oh, but when I go to the article, it says right underneath of it, it says found 165. So does that mean, it says they've rescued 165 of the wireless emergency. So does that mean, I don't know what that means. Like, if that's 165 found alive, and that's just with the rough whole total. I don't get it. Where was the car and child stolen from again? Wise, this was out of Marshville, Ohio. It was quite a distance. Um, so the car was taken at 2:11. He was found at 3:30. And I'm pointing that way because I know Cleveland, but it's from Marshville, Ohio to Akron. He was driving the mom was driving a 2017 black Dodge Ram. The car was stolen from Dollar General. And Sutton is his name. Oh, cute Sutton. Now we know his real name. Sutton Engelman. But here it shows a map. You guys can see this. So he drove a pretty far distance to get to Akron, because when I read it, the article said up to Dayton, or when it came up, the Amber Alert came up Dayton. View larger map. Let me see. We can view a larger map. Oh, right here. Okay. So here's the Dollar General. Wait, let me go. Can you guys see a Dollar General in the map? So he drove pretty far from 2:11, and they got him at 3:30. 17-minute drive. Okay. So 17-minute drive. Thank God, the baby. But I bet you that mom's never gonna do that again. Never. You can't. You just can't anymore. It's just sad because most parents always, when the babies are sleeping, we don't want to wake them up because, especially if you're a new mom or if you have other kids, you don't get much sleep. And I couldn't believe that. Um, this man stole this car and stole with this baby in it. I just could not believe it, you guys. And then we found out yesterday about Madeline. Oh my God, can we please touch base on that? Um, I need you guys' opinion because I don't have kids, and I God wish I could have some kids. Not to get off topic, but I looked up adoption. I did. I did look up some adoption things, and if you I have lots of money, be rich, and because I do smoke pot. That's the only thing we do, and I'm just thinking of what all the hoops you got to jump through to be even a foster mom. I was thinking, or adoption. I would really, 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 since I can't have babies, I really want to adopt. Um, I know it's a long process. I'm 38 years old. Um, yeah, I want a baby, and if I can adopt, there's so many children out here that need adoption. We're in a day and era that we got to have safe havens for parents and moms. Um, and just think if this baby was kidnapped by a crazy person. The baby. What if it could have been so much worse, and thank God it's not. But what makes me mad is a roughly 10 to 12 mile trip. Okay, yeah, it just seems like he must. I just feel like he had to have been speeding, and I just would like to know what his thought was when he got into the car, took the car, and looked in the back seat to see if there was a baby. I can't believe that. But the whole Madeline thing makes me so mad is because as a mom, you should get this intuition. I feel like when my niece got hurt, I don't know. It's just like I don't have kids, so I'm very close to my nieces. Like my nieces come to me for everything, and I mean everything. Like my nieces are my rock, and I just can't. I mean, my one of my nieces was already hurt like that, and um, she didn't get her justice only because the kid that did what he did to her, his dad was a state trooper, and my brother, oh my God, he wanted to murder that guy. He wanted to murder that kid. Um, but with the Madeline case, I just feel like the mom should have seen it. The mom should have knew, but the mom should have knew, or was the mom too busy working a lot, or too busy not paying attention? Like, I just that whole scenario just makes me that whole thing makes me pissed. 13 years old. So we have Madeline. We have there's too many of them. It's just sickening. Every day we wake up to something bad. And then, the Amber Alert systems, they only go out for certain. There's so many protocols that have to be met for even an Amber Alert to go out. So you have to have a car, you got to have some kind of Audrey. Oh my God. Yes, Audrey, Madeline, and then we have missing Elijah. Don't Isn't there a missing kid with autism? There's just so many of them. Hold on, guys. Oh, maybe not. I thought I heard midnight out the door. You better be still sleeping. Um, where you can't get up the stairs because Scooby's laying out there, and Scooby and Midnight still don't get along, you guys. I don't know what to do with them two. Missing Elijah. Yes. Okay. He's in Tennessee. Aw, too many of them. I just looked up this morning. We have a 16-year-old. Let me look. There's just too many of them. And Madeline's case, she's 13 years old. She just had a birthday. Um, I don't know if it's true about the messages to a friend stating that she wanted to run away and live in the woods. Like that doesn't make that doesn't I don't think that was I don't think that was her writing that. Do we think that could have been her really writing that? Like what 13-year-old little girl wants to go run off to maybe if she was watching those shows like How to Live Off like in Alaska. I love those Alaska shows, but why would a little 13-year-old girl think about living in the woods if she wasn't wanting to get out of something so mm. So he controlled both mom and Madeline. I think he did too. I think he had a lot of control over the mom. But then the mom, I feel like she was desperate for finding love and was so naive and brainwashed thinking that this is what, because I've been brainwashed. I've been thinking like this is what love was supposed to be like. This is how, he loved me. Like I don't get it. I just don't understand how the mom just didn't see it. It might have been if she was desperate enough to get away from him. Yes. To live in the woods and to be off the grid and not know, like she couldn't tell nobody. I mean, was he, a lot of people like to use the G. I just don't know if that's what he was doing. And then to try to destroy evidence. Don't they know once I mean, cell phones are very powerful things. I mean, I feel like every day I'm being recorded. So, like people think that. Like we got Adam Montgomery, he was always paranoid about somebody watching him, and so many people have so many things that they're, in their heads and stuff. And I just, I really do believe he thought he was going to get away with it. But what I don't understand is who's the little girl in the parking lot? If that's not Madeline, who's that little girl and why does the school take so long to hand out alerts? Like I know Alexa can record you. See? Thank God I don't have an Alexa. I'm too poor for one of those. I've always wanted a Google one. I like the Google one. But my stepmom, I'm not kidding you guys. When we were talking about, my ears ringing. Um, we were talking about, we were in my stepmom's kitchen one night. Me, the good old times when the family was right and good, and my crazy half stepsister wasn't crazy and doing the things she did. But we were all talking about the Harley Dilly case, and my stepmom's like, wait, because we were trying to get Nancy Grace involved in the Harley Dilly case back in Port Clinton due to the fact that it was a cover up. We all know it was a cover up. The city of Port Clinton knows it was. I mean, a lot of the citizens there know that was a big, huge cover up story. Harley Dilly was a little boy who wanted so bad to be a YouTuber and to be a gamer. He was a gamer, loved gaming, he loved being on YouTube. That's what he wanted to do, and they did horrible things, and even his sister knew what her mom and dad did, but she couldn't say much, can't do anything because they have her son. They have custody of her son, so that was a big, huge thing in it. Um, she wasn't even allowed to come back to visit her She wasn't even allowed to come back to the ceremonies. Um, the chief of police said, "If you come back here, I will arrest you." And because she had a warrant out for her arrest, and so she wasn't allowed to come and say goodbye to her brother. She has even said growing up was abusive. They were alcoholics. Um, Everybody at where the guy he worked for the garbage people, and his clock out times weren't adding up with the timeline, but it all got swept underneath the rug. They took down the chimney where Harley Diddley supposedly he didn't. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess of a case, and I do believe Chief Hickman definitely covered up that case. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments. Now, do we know anything about the autistic kid? Elijah. I like to call him a kid. Mr. Little Elijah. Do we know anything about him and his parents? Google Maps listens to you. I bet. See, you can't have technology like that anymore. Morning before you get the call. Yeah, it should be. I think in Port Clinton is if they do attendance very early in the mornings. First Friday of the month. Um, Shit, I lost my train. So Port Clinton does their school. They do their times. I think they take their attendance in the morning, like they always do, and then I think at new by lunchtime or like soon after they get a phone call saying if your kid has missed school, they call right away. Now I do know there's a petition in there to have that done, to have the school change that. They should definitely change that rule. What do you guys think? I know there's several things that turn them back on. Google on your phone is very powerful. That voice that keeps switching itself and turning the poor jelly roll off on the car. Yes. I hate that when I'm playing music and I have this thing called Bixby, and it'll pull up my phone's device because I have a Google. I have the Samsung Ultra S22. And I love my phone. It has a little pen in it and everything. Um, there's a link let me see if I can pull it up from here from my tablet. I want to know about the parents. I want to know, um, oh my God, I don't want to read that one. I am not reading that to you all. Okay, so, uh, I did have something from here. I've been missing. I do have. Okay, so where'd it go? Uh, so, and only issued in cases of confirmed of child abduction, when general public helps may make a life or death difference in safe recovery of an abducted child. Um, and then it said an Amber Alert, and it showed they found 1,186 kids, children, kids. It's crazy that the Amber Alert system is what I just think they need to be. There's so much you have to have for an Amber Alert, though. I thought there had to be like all, so much stuff for an Amber Alert. But I'm glad we have them. It's just, I think it takes too long for, I gotta pull this up so you guys can see this because I have a missing kid, a missing teenager. Hi, Becky. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. So hopefully both Audrey and Madeline can get justice. I do think the mom, I don't know, but I am so hesitant about the mom because maybe she really didn't see the signs. Maybe she was just thought, she was in love and lusted. Um, oh my God, this is nuts. I'm on this website. I'm looking for the missing teenager that we have in Toledo, in Toledo, Ohio. I just don't know where. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys this one. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. This is very, very, very disturbing, but graphic. Not really graphic, but it does show. This is from Law and Crime. It's an article. I do not know where this is from. Let me look. Let me read this. Oh my God. It's from Ohio. Again, this is why I'm doing this because Ohio's got to get their shit together. These states got to get their shit together. These kids cannot keep getting harmed. Listen to this, okay? I'm gonna read you the article first, then I'll show you the video. So I was gonna come live with this a day ago or 2 days ago, but I've been holding off on it because we have all these other things going on, and this is what happens. You got all these cases, and then they get pushed to the side because you got a new one that just happened. So newly released body cam footage from police in Ohio shows the moment of officers saved a nearly starved 3-year-old girl who weighed a mere 16 pounds from a home that left authorities shocked due to the deplorable and insanity condition. The children's mother, 25-year-old Reba N. Mobley, I can't even pronounce her freaking name, but this is her name. This is the art. This is the woman that decided she was gonna leave her. This is the video. This is the lady. You see the lady there? Sick. It's just 25-year-old was taken into custody last month and charged with 1 count of second-degree felony assault, 1 count of third-degree felony endangerment of a child. Court records have received by Law and Crime. Shout out to Law and Crime. The body footage obtained by Law and Crime shows officers from Fairborn Police Department. That's in Cleveland. Fairborn Police Department. I want to say that's in Clevelandish. I saw that video. Their reaction got me. I can't believe it. I can't find anything about Sebastian's family, but he is still missing. Oh my goodness. These poor cops, though. She was dead at first. Yeah. Did you see? Okay, so they didn't even know she was alive. They thought she was dead. And I can't believe it. So Endangering children, the court records reviewed. The body cam footage obtained by Law and Crime. Okay, so Fairborn Police Department about 1 p.m. on the afternoon of January 8th, responding to the Millboard's ground floor apartment of the 300 block of Wallace Drive in regards to a 911 call about an unresponsive toddler in need of immediate medical assistance. The home is about 60 miles northeast of Cincinnati. Okay, so I was way off. Footage shows, I'm just used to everything being in Cleveland. Footage shows the residence is littered with garbage, discarded food, several unfurled sticky paper, fly traps seen nearly all completely covered with dead flies. Trash appears piled up almost 6 feet in some of the rooms. Oh my God. One of the officers can be heard saying before even finding the adolescent victim. When officers opened up the door of the little girl's room, they found a child who is obscured in the footage, emaciated and huddled in the corner, covered with bug bites. She was laying on the ground next to feces, urine covered mattress. Bugs appear to be roaches can be seen on the floors and walls. Yuck. And this, I don't even want to keep reading in it. There's more. She's being held in the Greene County Jail as of Wednesday on a $500,000 bond. May she rot in jail and somebody get her, because the way she left this baby should have never been.
Officer first spots the little girl. She's been
Guys.
blurred out in this video, but officers say she was huddled in the corner of the room, covered in bug bites. They say she weighed only 16 pounds and was unresponsive.
Oh my God.
That had been severely soiled. At first, the officers believe the girl isn't alive. You can hear the moment of relief when they realize she's still breathing.
Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go.
And video shows the responding officers spring into action.
She's still breathing. You know, light.
You guys, this is just, thank God for these cops.
Backup arrives and rushes to the girl's aid.
Look like it.
Video then shows first responders carry the girl out of the home. She was later taken to the hospital.
I think she survived, guys, too. Hi, Deb. Hi, Lacey. Hey, y'all. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry it's on rough terms, you guys.
It all happened so fast that when first responders found the girl, they weren't even sure whose home they were in.
We haven't even got that far.
They haven't even got to who lived there.
Eventually, police determined it was the girl's mother, Rabia.
Look at her.
Police.
Right now, we're trying to figure out a whole bunch of things, right? A whole bunch of details.
Just seconds after this body camera recording began, Bali asks if she can sit down.
I gotta smoke, you guys.
She can take a seat in their squad car.
Would you have a seat? Yeah, you have a seat in the back of my car.
Yeah, you could have a seat in the back of my car.
What's that?
Oh yeah, you're definitely going to jail, bitch.
Whether she can give her stuff to someone nearby. After that, they walk her toward the squad car.
So I'll take care of that. Let's walk in the front of my car. All right.
I bet it kills them.
Just right here is good.
I bet it, seriously, these cops. Hi, Thor. Welcome. Oh, stop. We're all happy to be here. Oh, thank you guys. I'm happy you guys are all here too. Because I have a small channel. I'm not that big. And You all just make me all warm again. You know, even though we have to go through this stuff, it's sad, but
If you want to face my door,
I can't believe her. These cops, though, have to.
if you put your hands up to your sides, nothing.
I can't imagine it. Mm-mm.
Pockets at all. Pockets, yeah.
This officer is so calm with her.
Just your sweat.
I'm surprised he didn't want to be like, just go off.
Try to put your palms together behind your back.
So nice to her.
Next, Nuvali speaks with the detective.
I'm sorry.
The detective explains that he'll discuss further with Nuvali when they head to the police department.
Now, take it to the real.
So, do these people go in population right when I get there, or do they put them somewhere else because for safety? Like, I wonder if.
Much of the next few minutes has been redacted, so don't
Wait till her inmates find out, you know, that what she's done to this baby.
then asks about the person off camera. saying
Never once asked about the baby.
to the girl's father.
Let's go around to the pasture side here. Have a seat. What's this fellow's name back here?
Travis, please don't have that stuff right there. Needs to go to my kids to have.
Just hang on right there, man. I'll be right with you.
That's when Nuvali is loaded into the back of the squad.
Watch this. She's crying because her handcuffs.
Let's pause this body camera video just for a second.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
We got a stupid ad.
the body cameras we cover, it's not always safe out there. Go on your phone. That's it. An attorney will review your case.
Okay, come on. Play. I tried to skip you.
In just 8 clicks. Also, they have 4,000 support staff that can help you too.
We'll just watch. Finish watching this stupid clip.
There's no upfront fee. So if you're injured and want to join the over 3 million people that call them every year, you can get a link at www.com/LCBody or by dialing #1. That's #529 on your phone. Okay, let's get back to that body.
Can we please? Thank you.
Shut the door. Bali asks if he can adjust her handcuffs.
Can you believe it? And he does it.
Yeah, I did.
The officer agrees and moves the handcuffs to the front.
Just turn.
And he does it for. I can't believe this. Why they gotta be so nice to these people? I bet it just. I couldn't do it. I'd want to smack the hell out of her. I'd be wanting to hit her the whole way I'm handcuffing her, and no way could I be so nice. Not when it comes to kids. Not when it comes to these babies. I mean, did she not just not care about the baby? Why wouldn't you give it to the dad, the father that wanted to, you know?
So I am not ready to
There's no reason for this baby to be like that. Hi, Headstones. Thanks for coming by. I'm so excited. You guys all just made my day. You all just made my day, even though we have to go over stuff like this. But I just, in my right in mind, would I ever think people could do this to their babies? Like, I just don't understand how, if you didn't want the baby, why couldn't you just give it to the father? Obviously, they had some kind of custody arrangements worked out, but then it makes me wonder, why didn't the baby dad report any of it? Like, you've seen the house trashed, you've seen the fly traps on the wall, you've seen the roaches. Why wouldn't you report that to CPS so you could get full custody? That's what I don't understand. So now, oh, it wants to be buffering. This is about 60 miles northeast of Cincinnati. And a lot of people don't know this because, you know, these children get swept under because there's so many of them that people can't keep up with it. And and she's on a $500,000 bond. So if she meets that $500,000 bond, she gets out. Police said the child was stabilized at the hospital and continues to gain weight on her road to recovery. She will likely be in the hospital for quite some time, police said, according to the Dayton, Ohio CBS affiliate. And the mom is on the $500,000 bond. Why? Oh my God. What if she meets this $500,000 bond? Then she gets to. And the cops have to be so nice and
Easy for you. They have completely modernized the process because
not want to hurt them. I don't understand how they do it, but
all on your phone. That's it. An attorney will review your case.
I'm trying to pull it back up, but unfortunately,
They have 4,000 support staff that can help you too. What is the
it was buffering, so I was trying to get it to go back to normal.
/LC body cam, or by dialing pound law. That's pound 529.
I just can't believe her.
Okay, let's get back to that line. As the officer is about to shut the door, Molly asks
I'll show you this part again.
handcuffs to the back room.
Daddy, you just cuff me with my spinal problems. That's really hurts. Yeah,
And he doesn't.
The handcuffs to the front.
That's what irks me the most. And I guess if he has his body cam on, so he kind of has to do it, right?
sure.
So, just. I don't get it. I don't get it. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean you get to take your own kid out, okay? You guys, these parents can't keep using this, can't keep doing this to their kids, I swear. Too many of them. But why didn't the baby dad report to CPS about the condition of the house? Because that would have gave him probable cause to get in there and get that little girl out sooner than happen for her to go through a long recovery. She is
So I am
3 years old. 3 years old, mind you guys. 3 years old. And only weighed 16 pounds? Yeah. And we don't know the little girl's name either.
And the officer explains what she's being charged with.
This first time she asked about her daughter.
Right now, you're being arrested for endangering at a felony level. Okay? Yes.
Felony level?
We're doing all the things that we have to do. Okay? As Detective Whitaker mentioned, he will be in speak with you. Right now, we're going to do our jail and their process all the charges, and then go from there.
In this next portion of the recording, Golly can be seen crying before the
Oh, now she cries.
And as we go through
This whole time she wasn't crying.
so I can't mess with my ability, okay? Alright.
Oh, don't cry now, woman. You done did it.
Held in jail on a child endangerment charge. She's also ongoing mental health evaluation.
Oh, there we go.
As for her daughter, officials say she has a long road to recovery, but has made waves to rescue. Reporting for Long Crime, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
All right, y'all. There we go. They always go to that mental. It's terrible. He might have not known. Maybe he tried and it was ignored. Yeah, because you know what, CPS does fail a lot of the kids, don't they? We've seen it with the Adam Montgomery case. That CPS guy lied and said, didn't he lie and say on the application that he's seen all 3 kids and they looked fine, but really he only had seen the 2 kids? He definitely should lose his job. No matter, nope, snit, nope, done. Because you lied, knowing that, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the reasons why Harmony, wasn't found, or, because the guy lied. But it makes him mad because now she's going to go to mental health. And this is why we've got to do better. People got to start doing better. Communities, cities, states, we all got to figure out. I mean, if this woman didn't want her 3-year-old, she could have taken it to, she's in Cincinnati. So where this is at? Fairborn. They have the safe havens. Ohio has the safe havens. Anybody who lives in Ohio can go to a fire station, police station, a hospital. You could probably even go to a courthouse. No questions asked. You can drop the baby off. Why do this? Why carry the baby, have all this, just to starve her and neglect her? And this reminds me, when I hear this, it reminds me of that book my mom used to read. And she would be sobbing as she's reading this book, you guys. My mom would be crying, pouring her eyes out reading this book. I get it from my mom too. I get the cries, the ugly cry and sobbiness from my mom. She was reading the book called it was the child book, child of a book. Yes, they called it. My mom cried, and then I read that book. I'd always, Mom, why are you crying? I'm reading a book. And I'm like, well, what's wrong? What's in this book that's making you sob? And then when I got older, I got the book, and I just recently went over that book. There's a couple books that author made, and I just couldn't believe that these people do these things to hurt their children. Thank you, Emmy. It's so heartbreaking. That book was heartbreaking. Oh my God. So now she's gonna say she's got mental issues. I don't think that's gonna go. Maybe. Who knows? I just think that's kind of crazy though that she decided she was gonna do that. I just absurd that these people are doing this to our children. Like I said, Ohio has the safe havens. You can go take your kids there. If you don't want, or if you are unable to, take care of. Whoa. Okay. You guys probably haven't seen this. February 29th, 2024. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys this. Look at this teen. Does she look like she could be a killer? The whole population needs to come together and protect our children. Thank you, Thor. Yes, I totally 100% think that. Have you ever heard it takes a village to raise the children now? It definitely takes the village to raise the children. So this teen right here, have you guys ever downloaded this app called Newsbreak? If you go to it, I think you might be on your phone standard, but I have it on my phone and tablet. It's called a Newsbreak, and I can go all over the world with it. I can go different states, different towns. I mostly look in my area, and this is what popped up. There's a high bond for an area teen. Let me see if I can show you guys this. So she's got a high bond. Okay, her name is Canton from Toledo. She's charged with area killing. What happened? Hold on. Technical difficulties there. Okay, so let's listen to the article. She's on a $1.75 million bond.
Real incentive to lean into your decision to work out and eat better? I'm Carl,
No.
co-founder of Body. That's BODI.
Come
And right
on.
now, if you sign up for a
This
High
is
bond
nuts.
for Canton area teen charged in Toledo area killing.
Hold on. Yeah, listen to this.
Toledo, Ohio. News Talk 1480 WHBC. A Canton area teen charged with aggravated murder in the beating death of a Toledo area woman made a court appearance in Lucas County Common Pleas Court on Wednesday.
I want to go to this.
18-year-old Caitlin Coons was set at $1.75 million. Court documents show the then 17-year-old killed 53-year-old Nicole Jones, who refused to allow her to stay with Jones' 33-year-old son, her then boyfriend.
Oh my
He
God.
also faces charges.
Can I give you a real incentive to lean into your decision to work out and eat better?
That was in Toledo. I could have went to that court hearing. I'm gonna unplug this because it's being silly.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why
That's crazy.
High bond for Canton area teen charged in Toledo area killing.
Okay, she also faces charges.
Toledo, Ohio. News Talk 1480 WHBC.
She killed a 53-year-old.
Charged with aggravated murder in the beating death of a Toledo area woman made a court appearance in Lucas County Common Pleas Court.
She's 18 years old. I would not think she could kill somebody.
Set at $1.75 million. Court documents show the then 17-year-old killed 53-year-old Nicole Jones.
The victim's name was Nicole Jones, guys. I know it's kind of hard to hear.
Also faces charges. My brother-in-law died suddenly.
So
Now my sister and her kids
it's
have to
crazy.
sell
There's
their
so
home.
much crime
That's
going
why I
on.
told my husband we could not put on.
I will show you this app though. Okay, well that's 13 Action News. So hold on. So if you go to it, you can do all over. I have it like set for these different areas. But at the top, it's called Newsbreak, and it shows you 3 hours ago, second suspect arrested in 14-year-old shooting, death in custody. This one right here, right above. Wait a minute. See the police car? What is going on? Look, this is teen dies after a police chase. What are these teens doing? Look at this. You guys, we live in a crazy You heard of that app, Spitfire? I know I love this app. I'm addicted to it. That's where I get all my crime stuff, and that's where I get, a lot of these cases. Cause I don't know where everybody's from. I know I have some friends from the UK, some friends from, all over the place. But, they have, the big news people are only showing the Madeline, the Audrey, the Elijah, which needs to be known. But what about these kids in my area, um, in Ohio? We need to have more stuff to I don't know why the media, do we not have enough media? It's just not hitting. Even the mainstream medias ain't getting a hit of this and doing any of it. Lancaster City lost. What does that mean? I forgot to put my banner up. I don't want to put it up though because it's got my Cash App on it. I forgot. I'm still learning StreamYards. I've been going from YouTube. I usually do YouTube a lot. So StreamYards I'm still learning. If it wasn't for Tattoo Rebel, shout out to Tattoo Rebel and his wife. Great couple. He did a YouTube not YouTube, StreamYard walkthrough, and that's how I found out how to do it. So, excuse me, this teen dies after a police chase crash in West Toledo on Tuesday. 2 others injured. So, I always tell my nieces and nephews, I'm like, hey, you guys gotta do good. You gotta do right. You guys gotta be good because you're our generation that has to bring us up. Our generation, we're old, and you think your generation of the kids would, step up. And it's crazy. Like, I just found out yesterday that we are no longer allowed to sell any vapes that have menthol. No menthol vapes. And so, the owners that own the company, um, which is they're from Cincinnati. They own it, but they have Sonny and Joe running the business. But they're up there maintaining their 15 gas stations up there that they have. They have 15 of them in Cincinnati. And Cincinnati banned menthol products. There's no menthol products can be sold up there. So now we're getting some of the stuff that they can't sell anymore up there. But my Marlboro guy came in yesterday to the store and said that they have this vape that they're coming out with, but they're not allowed to sell menthol. Toledo said no. And I was like, wow. So they can do all this stuff for cigarettes and smoking and vaping, but there's nothing that we can do to save our children, to teach them. And I don't know. I just don't understand how this world works. They're worried about smoking and tobacco products, but they're not worried about. It's just crazy. This is true crime channel author. Thank you, Spitfire. Appreciate you, babes. Yeah, that kind of threw me off there for a minute. So I just think that there's too many of them. This one's in Michigan. Just look at this. I just checked this one.
A Metro Detroit woman is.
Wait. Go back. Yes, but this app is awesome. I mean, you can see so much stuff that's happening, and I just think that our kids, we got to do better. Communities, states, cities, and another big thing is YouTubers. We got to stop fighting. We got to come together because we got kids out here we got to worry about, and obviously there's parents out here that shouldn't be parents, and we're going to have we the people are going to have to step up and I hate when they do that. All day, every day, when it's nice out, we got to hear that. Which then gets my dog Scooby barking. It gets all the other dogs barking, and it's just, see, told you. Why do dogs hate bicycles and motorcycles? I don't know, but I just thought I hate that when they do that. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else. Let me see, just in case. I did have a missing kid from Toledo, but I can't find missing North teen found. Police say. Well, at least this kid was found. This kid was found. Then let me see if it's the right one. It's sad. All these kids going missing. And then when they go missing, they don't really they don't really, I think they should just do better. I've been looking to see if there's anything about Next Benedict. I haven't seen anything recently. I hope her mom can get justice. You couldn't have said it better. Thank you, honey. The gun violence. There it is. Let's see. I'm wondering what these teens did so bad to go on a chase to where they get, all right. Okay, so it says here 3 people were hospitalized after pursuit with Toledo police ended in a fiery crash early Tuesday. One of the victims, Jermon Toller, 19, has since died. Aww. No. Look how bad that accident is. Oh, I'm waiting for it to play. But it's gonna have a, there we go.
Into a fiery crash in West Toledo. Toledo police confirm Jermaine Toller has died. 2 17-year-olds were also in the car, but they survived. The crash happened just
before when?
before 1 a.m. on Central at Hopton Drive. Tuesday.
That's a bad spot, Central. Why did
driver of a minivan on suspicion of that van being stolen, and that's when the driver took off, leading them on a chase. That driver lost control on a turn and crashed into a utility pole.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Don't run from the popo. You don't run from the popo, okay? You always get caught no matter what. You run, you get in more trouble. You ding dongs. Always watching that. I love watching Live PD. I love Live PD. Or I think it's called Live something now.
Yeah, Cloudy
That's
looking at downtown sky cam for today, bro.
That's bullcrap. That is you why run? Why wouldn't you just pull over? And then what makes you mad is he put his friends in danger, and then he died over his injuries. See? Every day there's something. Every day we got kids. We got bullying going on. We got Toledo police are in big trouble. You got good cops, you got bad cops. What else could go wrong? I swear. One of the guys I knew growing up jumped out of the courtroom from a window in the courtroom. Oh my God. He didn't get far, but he broke his leg. Oh my God. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. It's just why do they run and do stupid shit? It's just beyond me. I know they had that show on every once in a while. The dumb. It's called something dumb. Um, the fugitives that are something like that. It's crazy. I'm glad I got to come live and show you guys the little boy. He was found. Sutton. I can't imagine what little Sutton is. Um, woken up to that. Um, probably was not what he was expecting. I just feel so bad. I hope the mom realizes now you can't leave your children in the car, not even for a minute, not even for a second can you leave your kid in the car unattended. Not in this day and era. Ew. Ohio is crawling with bed bugs. 3 cities among most infested. Ew. That's what I said about this Newsbreak app. You guys. Hi, Maggie. Hi, everyone. This Newsbreak app, I swear it tells you everything that's going on. All these ads. It'll show you all these cases. Let me back up a little bit. It'll show you, you know, I can't. I'm in the wrong game review. So it shows you, like, it's nice. You can actually go and find out, if you can even search for an article. I would say it's pretty reliable. It does a lot of news sources. Um, Spitfire said she's heard of this app. Um, so it's definitely a really good app. They also have a crime map on here. So if you're worried about your neighbors, weekly crime report. I'll go over with this, you guys. Weekly crime report. I got a few minutes yet to spare. Total reported incidents, 287 reported incidents were observed within Toledo this week. 653 incidents were reported the previous week, reflecting 56% decrease. 5 robberies, fire and arson, 129 assaults, 18 burglary, 0 sex crimes, and 0 homicides for this week. Isn't that crazy how they do that? How you have to have, like, it's just, it doesn't dawn on me that this is life. Where'd it go? You see it? Like, they do this every day, every week, and they go through the crime and 0, 0. It's just crazy. I'm glad you did make it, Miss Maggie. I hope you're doing well. I'm drinking coffee and Dr. Pepper. Welcome to Truth Seeker. Hit the like button, please and thank you. We went over, just to give you a little recap, Maggie. I don't know where you're from. I'm from Ohio. So last night we had an Amber Alert for a little boy named Sutton. His mother left him in the car, sleeping. Okay. Left her little boy sleeping in the car, went into Dollar General. A 51-year-old stole her Dodge 2017. It was a Dodge what? I can't remember. It was a Dodge something, and stole her car, realizing that her baby's in the back seat sleeping. Drives all the way from Dayton-ish down to Akron, Ohio. He was apprehended at 3:30. I know you're the Maggie that makes all my picks. Yes. My husband loves the one that you made. He asked me to send it to him. I said, I will send it to you. But I showed it to him. I was like, She makes the best picks, the best stuff. Um, so I just cannot believe. I'm glad they found him and they got him, and he, can no longer go around stealing people's cars, which is good. But I don't think the mom's ever, ever, ever going to leave her kid in the car again. I hope that scarred her. I'm glad the baby was found and stuff, but that should be a lesson. In this day and era, you cannot leave your kids in the car by themselves unattended. Um, I couldn't imagine leaving my baby in the car for a second by themselves. I don't even like to leave my dog in the car. So when me and the hubby go and stuff, like we'll go to the pet store, we'll take him with us, but we don't go to the store and leave our dog in the car. I don't know why people do that. Hi, K-Brez. I hope you like your beautiful wrench. I hope you accept it. You're clean and listening. Thank you for covering these cases. Well, thank you for coming and listening. And it makes me really happy. I'm glad I can cover some of these ones that the big YouTubers are covering. Um, Dolly has enough cases. I don't know a lot of YouTubers that are doing, true crime, and I know they have a lot of big cases that they're doing, and these ones just don't get known about because, you know. So I'm glad I could do it. I hate doing it though. I'm glad I like, I don't like doing this with babies and kids, but I got to be the one that has to do it. I got to be the one that does it because a lot of people don't live in Ohio, just like a lot of people don't live in Massachusetts, and still makes me mad that the Massachusetts citizens didn't report that with the bag. That just makes me mad though. But it's just every day there's something, and I just cannot believe all these kids. And I just can't believe that little boy had to wake up to a horrible nap. Let me tell you. Um, but I don't think the mom will ever leave her 2-year-old in the car again. I don't leave my dog in the car. I don't suggest you guys leave your dog or kid in the car. You just don't. You can't. You can't. Not in this day and era. There's too many people out here. I don't know why this is being funny. My charger. Um, a blink of an eye, you could lose everything. Maggie, yes, it is so sad. The amount of children that go missing is unbelievable. It is, Maggie. It is. There's too many of them. And what gets me the most is you have these runaway teens, okay? You got the runaway teens that want to run away, and then they don't get looked for because they're not happy, or they're just marked as a runaway, and they don't get no. I will never forget the missing kid that in Toledo here with the red hair, and how my boss said to me, my old boss, Lisa, she had said, he's a runaway kid. He's not worth it. He's not worth. And she tore his flyer down. And then I found out my hubby knew him, knew the kid, and knew the family. And just because he's a runaway doesn't mean that something's not bothering him. And here it was. He was stressed out for his mom. His mom was sick and with health problems, and he didn't know how to handle and take care of his mom. And he ran away. And she had said that. And I wanted to just punch her in her face that day when she did that. I came home and told my husband about it. He was mad. He went and told his buddy Matt, and then so this is the little boy, Maggie. Oh, cute. He was found safe, you guys. Found safe. No harm. I'm hoping he's with his mommy and they're just holding on tight because he's too precious. The mom is just this better be her wake up call, you know? Um, Dollar General in Marshville. The child sleeping in the back seat. I just can't believe it. Oh my God. Little Sutton. Boy, did he have to. I just feel so bad for little Sutton. So the statewide Amber Alert, it was issued Friday afternoon. The child and the 2017 black Dodge Ram 1500 was pickup truck were taken from. So it was a pickup truck? And he didn't see that kid in there? I get fussed. I get fussed because I leave my keys in the cart at home, and I live in a nowhere Mississippi in the woods in a backwood road. I wish I could do that. Man, I left my keys in the door a couple of times. Thank God the hubby found them. Because he's like, you know you left the keys in the door? I have to leave now, guys. I'm about to have dinner. Oh, love yas. I hope you have a good dinner. I gotta go to work. The stupid gas station for part-time. I told him I needed more hours right now, but of course, I'm just glad this little boy was found. So that was why we need Amber Alerts. This is why we need Amber Alerts. But I think there's too many protocols for Amber Alerts. I think that there's a little too much that you have to, you got to have a car suspect usually. I don't know all the routine things, but I know you got to have a lot if you missing a child, or I wrote the statistics down though. I'm really surprised that since December, they've found 100 and they've rescued 165 kids because of the Amber Alert. So that's another good reason why we need them. I'm glad we have them. I hope the Madeline case, they do change the school policy on calling. I'm having takeout, Jack. Aw, you're having takeout? I like to have takeout every now and then when it's in the budget. Right now, it's not in the budget. Absolutely not. So yeah, I just realized, this world is just, you gotta do better, guys. I hope that I hope the mom's boyfriend, I wonder if the mom's boyfriend told him where she was at. Because they did find her pretty quick, but I don't think they've at least have said, has anybody heard that they've been helping each other, that he's been cooperative? I mean, because we already know he tried to delete the stuff, but don't they know the internet is forever? You can put it in the cloud, but where's this cloud at? Who's in this cloud? What are they looking at? Like, I thought of that yesterday, like, the cloud. Where's, how you save everything and it goes to the cloud? Where is this cloud? And it's like a big room of technology. I don't get it. So this cloud, like, he thought by deleting it and doing a factory reset that they weren't gonna find that. Like, he looks like he's a smart and intelligent guy, right? He looks like the one photo, was it off of Dolly that I seen? There was one photo. My guess is they went off his pings. That could be it. Him deleting that though. And they got it, thank God, because if not, they wouldn't probably have found her sooner. The mom hasn't spoken since, right? The mom has not smoking. The mom has not spoken since the first interview she did. I don't believe they did. Let me go look. I'm gonna go look real quick. Just to be safe. I don't think they did. Do you know? Anybody know? If his technology is definitely helping with these cases the past few years. Definitely. Definitely have been helping a lot. I wonder if that's an old one. Body of a missing Florida teen, Madeline Soto found, sheriff says. Mom hasn't really. I just cannot believe this guy could do that. Like, I'm shocked. Extremely shocked that some of them don't have faces, just like some addicts, drug addicts. You wouldn't know that their addiction doesn't have a face. Criminals don't have crime and criminals don't have a face. Like, you couldn't put a crime to, like, you just never think these things could happen. I love Court TV. I love Vinny Politan. He is, oh my gosh, shout out to Vinny. I love when he does his, like, he got so mad with the Adam Montgomery. Like, I was watching one of his and he was mad. So I can only imagine what he's gonna say now. Just like Nancy Grace, what is she gonna say about Madeline's mom? I think back when my kids were young, all the stupid stuff I did, yes, that I could have put them in harm's way. All the people I've had around them. I was very social. I thank God nothing ever happened to them. I'm glad too, babes. And you don't think about stuff like that. Um, I'm sure my mom, when she was taking us to do burnouts when we were young and toddlers going to do burnouts, thank God she never got into an accident or hit a pole, you know. And my mom was a single mom and I just remember having some of the fun activities with her. And every year I try to go when Christmas lights go up, I try to go look at them. Even though my mom was still alive and stuff, if she's still here, I don't get to see her that much because I live here, she lives there. And she always took us, me and my brother always got bundled up in our pajamas, got bundled up into our car seats, and we would just go look. She would drive around for hours just to take us to go look at lights, Christmas lights. I love Christmas lights. Let me see if I can back this up.
Stern discovered disturbing images on Stern's phone. Custody Thursday. Police have arrested her.
You little shithead. I'm gonna refresh it. Come on. Come on. Stefan is 37 years old. Oh my God, he's 1 year younger than I am.
Missing 13-year-old Madeline Soto. Police have arrested her mother's boyfriend, 37-year-old Stephen Stearns. He was taken into custody Thursday on charges of sexual battery.
I think we should call out Ohio needs to call. Where is this at? Florida?
Sexual abuse material. During the investigation, detectives discovered disturbing images on Stern's phone and a recent
Not the
review of the
fuck.
phone's
No.
data revealed attempts to delete that evidence. Stern was the last to see Madeline on February 26th when he was supposed to drop her off.
I say fry them. Fry
When
them.
it came time for her mother to pick her up, she learned that her daughter never made it to class. The sheriff's office held a press conference last hour saying they are
I say
convinced
get the
Madeline
fire
is dead
squad
and
and
revealed what
have
led
at
them
them,
to
you know?
arresting Stearns.
We have video evidence that shows Stephen Stearns discarding items in a dumpster in that apartment complex in Kissimmee at
I do need a
7:35
haircut, but
on Monday, February 26th. Detectives later recovered Madeline's backpack and her school-issued laptop.
I'm trying to grow my hair out just a little bit more. I need to do a trim, but I do want to donate it. There's a it's not Wigs for Kids because no wait. It is. It's called Wigs for Kids. Or Wigs, yeah, Wigs for Kids. Because the Locks of Love, they charge nowadays to get your hair. And most salons will charge you because Locks of Love charges. Wigs for Kids doesn't, but only certain salons do Wigs for Kids. You could do a kit at home and send it in. So that's why I'm still trying to grow my hair out. It looks a mess right now, but
Police are now looking for the vehicle that
and I already
Stearns
looked it up
when
for
last
for
CNN,
for
of course,
pot.
TV will keep you updated on this case as we learn more.
So it does say he tried to delete it. And there's Madeline. Let's all say a prayer for Miss Madeline and Audrey. And let's pray that little Elijah, I'm not sure how old Elijah is. I have not looked up anything on Elijah yet. Let me see if this is where. This is what I pull up Elijah from Two Rivers. Oh, so he hasn't been. So she's the one. Okay, so Elijah. He's classified as a missing. His mom is sent her 3-year-old boy away to learn how to be a man, and now he is missing. Okay, so is it 2 Elijahs or 1? Where's that comment from? I think Spitfire posted it earlier, or was it K-Brass? One of you guys posted it about the other. Is there 2 Elijahs missing? Now I'm confused because there's too many of them. Dang it. The whole poor summer case gets me too. This is the Elijah that I know. I don't know. I could have swore one of you guys said that there was another one named Elijah, but it's a teenager missing with autistic. So sad when you can't even trust these people you're close to. Oh, I know, girl. I know. I know. That's sad. Little Elijah, we gotta find him. I don't think they said they found any remains, but they do believe he is, I want to say, deceased. But there was an Amber Alert sent out for him too. An Amber Alert went out in Wisconsin town of Two Rivers. Well, why wouldn't they put the Amber Alert nationwide? So there could be an Amber Alert for your town and one nation live. That makes no sense. But okay. February 20th, the alert is still searching for Elijah, while the mother and his male acquaintance are in jail. Everything we need to know so far about the case. Okay, so what happened to Elijah? The 3-year-old Elijah View was last seen around 8 a.m. on February 20th on the 39 block of Mitchicot Road in Two Rivers, a town on the Shore Lake of Michigan and Wisconsin. So how do they know that for sure he was last seen? Just is that because that's what they're gathering from the mom and the boyfriend or the acquaintance? Because how can we trust what they're saying? I wouldn't trust them. And you are absolutely right, Gabriel. There's something's got to be done about these figured out with these kids. Around 150 miles away, had been sent by his mother, Cortina Bauer, to stay with Mr. Vang for disciplinary reasons. He was 3 years old. You want him to learn how to be a man at 3 years old? He should be learning how to be a kid and how to be a toddler, just coming out of the terrible twos. You know, terrible twos, guys. I know you guys know about terrible twos here. Coming out of the terrible twos and into the, you know, I don't have kids, and I know about the terrible twos that come up, you know. Shit, my niece acts just like me. My niece Caitlin. That's my girl. That's my girl. She resembles me. She acts like me. She's got a mouth like me sometimes. She can be very sweet, but she's like a Sour Patch Kid. She never cussed. Never was the kid to cuss. Sebastian is missing. Sebastian. There's another one. Oh my God, Becky, gosh. I have so many on my plate now. Why would you send him off like that? Look at his, ugh. Can we just punch him in the face? Oh my God, have you guys seen the commercial for CW's Court TV? Molly's on there. Did you guys see that? Okay, because I don't have cable right now or internet, so that's why I'm using my phone. Last night before bed, there was an advertisement coming on for CW, and it was for Court TV, and it showed Molly Golightly, I want to say, was yelling at the laundries. I about jumped off the couch. I was like, "Oh my God, what?" And it's called Court TV Broadcast or something like that, and it was being advertised on Me TV, or was it Court TV? It was on Court TV, I do believe. Coming to CW, might have been on the CW channel, and the Court TV came. Yep, she was. I could not believe that. I was like, my husband comes in and was like, "Who's that bitch yelling on the TV?" And I'm like, "That's Bullhome." I was like, "That's Molly Golightly," and he's like, "I don't even want to know." I was like, "No, you don't." He hates editing people. It's funny. But because he used to see me watching Court TV, and he was like, he had heard her from the other room yelling at the laundries at Brian, which I'm glad. Molly wasn't as bad. I don't know. I liked her, but I didn't like her. I liked her, but there's just, I'm trying to show you this picture of these guys, but I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this guy could do. Oh, yuck. Cannot believe it. This is on X. I don't get on X because this is what I see on X. I love these girls, but I love these girls because they've been through hell and back. But it's just like I left this old community. I don't want to even go there. I'm not, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna show it because I don't want to be showing mix. Oh, this was on her birthday. Such a cute. Oh, this is on X. I thought it showed. I love the Pascal. Here, I'm just gonna go back. You can't really see. There's an error. No shit, there was an error. I was trying to show you the picture better, but I can't believe it, y'all. I think he's from. It's so sad. Day 6, I think there's hardly any coverage. He's from Tennessee. Is that the one that is Sebastian? Hold on. Because I need to see his face so I can. Missing out Tennessee. Okay, hold on. I got a second. I gotta see his face so I can. Up. Where'd it go? I'm getting Sebastian and Annisberg baby disappearance still me a mystery after 25 years. I have this Sebastian. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. He's from Tennessee, I think. Okay, so maybe I have it spelled. Maybe I need to go look, type it in. Oh, found it. Hold on, I got it. Got it. We
Y'all
gotta watch
notice how
this.
the news is using the Middle East as a smoke screen? They're keeping this 16 grand on the down low, so y'all.
Oh, he reminds me of Harley Diddley.
Marcus is a connoisseur of anything.
You stupid ad.
So he was happy to read the disclaimer.
Like it's just breaking news right now. I'm Mark Kelly from the WKRN.com alert desk. We're expecting any moment right now an update on the search for that missing teenager, Sebastian Rogers. Let's listen in live.
Here in a few moments, I'll go through some slides and show you what we've done over the past 4 days of searching. Really want to become the community ask for your help. We need you to search your properties every day.
Got him, girl. I found him, sweetheart.
Or space, or up under your home.
It's so cool. I could highlight. I forget how to highlight your stuff.
Details that something has been disturbed. If there's a shirt that was there today that wasn't there yesterday, notify us.
Thank you for coming in, Becky, too. I really do appreciate all of you guys today.
Like I said,
Made my day. I even had headstones came over. I can't believe it. I'm so honored.
When the chief talks about
I can't believe
searching your home,
nobody's looking for this little boy.
we are well aware
And this is in Tennessee.
that the tendency to follow creeks is great, and we've actually done some case studies and history on some calls and searches in the past where young men or young women have.
And I'm honored with Spitfire and K-Brass. I'm glad you guys came over too. I'm so glad.
Foot tracks around.
I just know I don't think you guys have channels, but it was great. And me also helped me with Midnight's Eyes too. It comes and goes, but his eyes are doing way better now. Way better now.
And all of the frames you see are fixed wing aircraft, TBI's fixed wing aircraft, and they fly. Use a FLIR.
I can't believe it.
They do a continual circle on a 2-mile ring, and the video quality and the pictures that they produce are amazing.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah, there you go. You can see this is the area.
That are going all over the place. The green and the purple and the blues. Those are helicopters, THP Metro, and then
They got horses out.
those are our foot searchers. So in the first 2 days, we logged over 2,000 miles of personnel on the
Wow.
foot doing searches in those search areas. If you want to go to the next page. So that's day 2, and you can see we're continuing to expand those search areas. You'll see clues, you'll see markers. If a searcher finds something, they mark it. We send a detective or detectives to that scene or to that
Wow.
area. And if they find evidence, we haven't found any evidence. And but if they find something that they think is substantial, CID investigation. Going to the next day. That's the next day. TBI was back. That second day we had really bad weather and rain, and so these are the rings from TBI again, and they did some almost trial type figures when we were looking at particular.
We gotta find this little boy.
At that time, and a lot of helicopter.
I have a channel, but I haven't done anything yet. No. Oh, what do you do, girl? I will be there.
West, and you can see those areas of personnel are.
I will definitely be there.
What we do is
Whenever you're ready,
we've
we'll
got
come watch.
an app that they utilize, and they create tracks, and you can see the tracks in those sections as they do the search. And we've got several other things going on. We're utilizing drones, K9, and UTVs, ATVs, horses, aircraft, and anything at our disposal to get Sebastian located.
Like Director Rogers said, what you did see on there was any drone track. The drones aren't tracked on Sartoga. What you did see on there were several assets that didn't have the app that day. So what you're seeing is what we know we have tracked. Like I said, we're operating under the assumption that Sebastian walked off. We have no evidence to disprove that. The family's been nothing but cooperative with law enforcement in our investigation.
Well, that's good.
We are truly operating under the assumption that there's a child missing that needs our help.
Do we know anything about the parents at all, though? I mean, the parents, they did say the parents were cooperating, so.
Check your property twice a day. If you find something, call us. If you have trail cams out on properties that you hunt, check them.
So check your guys' property cameras. If you hunt, check them.
Any tip that you have, call us. We want to bring Sebastian home.
And then when the chief says, even if it's not right here, so I actually spoke to the incident commander of a search operation that happened west of here, and a 14-year-old went missing.
What is this? 3 kids dead after a shooting at a convent school.
We don't want to go out too far, too fast, but even if you live in Davidson County, if you live in Robertson County, if you live.
This was 3 hours ago, 6 days into the search for Sebastian Rogers. Let's pray to gosh.
It's been nearly 6 days.
The man above upstairs to find this little boy.
Hendersonville. And this morning, the search efforts continue. Our Jackson Fenton joins us live from the command center this morning with the very latest. Jackson, what are we learning this morning?
Well, Blake, so far, there have been no confirmed sightings despite the thousands of miles that officials have been looking. But folks in Sumner County here, as you can tell behind me, are not giving up hope. There's been an extensive search, lots of aid, anything from helicopters to bloodhounds to dive teams and more. Sebastian is 5'5", weighs 120 pounds with dirty blonde hair. He's most likely wearing a black sweatsuit and glasses. Now, there is an active Amber Alert for the teen with autism. Officials say it was issued due to the cold and rainy weather, as well as how long he's been missing, especially without his medications. Volunteers and
Oh,
community
he's on
members are also
medication?
pitching in, hoping that something positive comes out of this horrifying situation.
Being a mom of 8 children with
Oh, there's the mom.
special needs and autism and a cognitive impairment and things, it's like I'm living my worst nightmare. I'm watching it unfold. I think no matter what happens in Sumner County with this, Sumner County needs a lot of prayer and comfort right now because it's been a big week.
Oh,
And first responders are only asking people in the Beach High School area to look in their backyards, anywhere a child may hide, garages, overpasses, anything to find Sebastian. Like,
All right, Jackson, before you go, we've been talking about this all morning. You've been on the ground there since the very beginning of this search effort, and people really are coming from.
what's the wildlife like there in Tennessee? Oh my God, Tennessee has so much wildlife. Oh my God, the things that are just going through my head right now. I can't imagine what the mom is thinking, for one. And for two, this is very sad. This is 6 days into this.
Search.
He could be in the woods, so there's wildlife in the woods.
definitely,
You got
it's-
now
I think
probably no
around
bears,
Saturday, you can see a
right?
lot more people
But
coming in.
you got
Usually Knox
coyotes,
County, and as far as Collierville,
wolves,
so 3 hours away, everyone, it's all hands on deck, like I said, trying to
dingoes.
find and
Maybe
hopefully
I've
get
seen those
Sebastian
dingo
home
dogs.
safely.
They're not very nice.
Live in Hendersonville, Cassie Pigeon,
We had some back in my hometown from the woods. They're called dingoes, dogs or whatever. I don't know. They're just, I don't know. Anywho, I'm thinking what's in the wildlife in Tennessee. There's snakes, and if he's in the woods, he's probably starving, dehydrated. Woods can go on forever if he's in the woods, because when you get dehydrated, your conscience and your mind starts going different places. So I just can't imagine. The mom, I think that was the mom talking. We are not watching. Thank God Emmy's not here right now. This video, it says it's supposed to be showing up on my screen here, says CA man given a maximum sentence for torturing and unaliving our favorite creatures on earth. I can't believe that. I can't believe that the kid is missing. He could be in the woods somewhere. Tennessee is probably does have certain wildlife. There's nothing new with Sebastian, so all we can say is, you guys out there, check your camera footage.
Search to find a missing 15-year-old boy with autism from Sumner County. Investigators are moving their search efforts west. Thank you for joining us for News 2 at 4. I'm Mark Kelly. Sebastian Rogers hasn't been seen since February 26, believed to have walked away from his home in Hendersonville. Now, in the first 2 days of their search, ground crews walked more than 2,000 miles in 48 hours. News 2 Story guest star joins us live to explain what she saw today. Tori?
Well, Mark, earlier this morning, we saw investigators outside and around Sebastian Rogers' home. One person had a bloodhound sniffing around the property. Other people were in wetsuits with oxygen tanks, but it's unclear exactly what they were doing or why they were using that equipment, since we've not received an update from law enforcement. But what we do know is Franklin Police have now joined the search efforts. A spokesperson for Franklin Police says the Sumner County Sheriff's Office asked them to lend a hand yesterday. So they brought out their dive team, which we saw in Sebastian's neighborhood. At last check, investigators say there have been no confirmed sightings of Sebastian on any surveillance cameras or doorbell video. The Sumner County Sheriff and EMA director say a K9 did get a scent track last night, but it led to nothing. Experts with Autism Tennessee say it's common for autistic children to wander away from their caregivers, either because they're trying to escape something like a sensory overload, or they're going towards something they're drawn to. As far as the possibilities, we know with this particular
individual with Sebastian that he, from his mom, he likes to hide. He likes to hide spaces, which tells me that he might be someone who enjoys sensory input.
Okay.
Tight hugs, weight blankets, things like that. It's just a way that his body, his nervous system calms down. And so it could be that he's looking for that same type of environment to help keep him calm in the situation.
This just makes me cry.
But it leads me to think that that could be a factor.
My nephew has autism,
We've been told
so
that Sebastian was
my brother
drawn
has
to
a hard
water,
time
so
with my nephew.
investigators focused their efforts yesterday, even draining a pond that's east of Sebastian's home. But of course, it came up
Thank
with no
God.
leads there. Investigators are still asking neighbors to search
kid.
their property in pairs to make sure they don't see a single person and confuse it with Sebastian.
Can't find where he
Sebastian's family is
belongs.
asking for
He's
privacy, but
confused.
investigators say they have been fully cooperative. Live in Hendersonville, Tori Gessner, News 2.
Tori, thank you so much. And as the search for Sebastian continues into this weekend, we're going to continue our coverage, bringing you updates every hour here on News 2. You can also find additional updates and photos online at WKRN.com.
So make sure anybody in Tennessee shares this. So if anybody from Tennessee, share this. Check your cameras with your hunters. Obviously, Tennessee's very, very keen on hunting, and they're, thank God the pond didn't, reveal anything, because, but how many of those, how far, is there many, is there several ponds like that along his house route? So many just dumped in water. It makes me sick. Yeah. We got Madeline, Aldrin, like they were just dumped like they didn't have a heart or a human, and I hope them people burn. Now, Ohio has the fire squad, I do believe. So, I was hoping, some of the girls that did what they did to their babies in Cleveland would get it, or get the death penalty. The only thing that was with the death penalty, yeah, they go to death penalty, but they sit forever and ever. My finger's healing pretty good. This girl that I talked to that does nails says I had a fungus in my nail, and I'm like, no, I just think it's bruised because I ripped the nail and it had a cut in it, and looks good now. Looks pretty good. So I just been cleaning it, doing a wash with it, then doing warm water, salt water, and then I bandaged it up because I work with money, and I don't want it to get nothing in it and stuff. But it's sad, Sebastian. We're looking for you, sweetheart. You got a lot of people out here. We gotta pray, guys. We gotta pray we find Sebastian. I am gonna go whoop my Scooby-Doo butts if he does not stop barking at everything. He does this. It's just a bicycle, somebody walking. He just wants to bark because he thinks he's got it in him. He's very territorial, though. So let's hope we find Sebastian. Seems like the mom and dad are very cooperative, which is good. The community knows Sebastian and knows autism there. It's just sad because autism has been lit, I would like to see a view of his neighborhood in the surrounding area. Yeah, because it's like how many ponds, what's the surrounding area, so that way, they can start checking other ponds, get further ahead of where they're at, maybe get more searchers to search the other, too bad we couldn't get the eyes of not the old AW, not Jared and them, but the other guys like Doug. I do believe they have a channel. They have a company now started back up. Doug does. So I'm really excited. They do have a few videos. I think it's Chaos something. I loved Doug. I think Doug and his friends should get out there and maybe start searching some of these ponds, because we all know some local police departments and your law enforcements, they don't really I don't think they always do a 100% good search. I mean, look at the Kylie Riley. Didn't they search that spot? So, there was another one that had missed it and found it, We just gotta be able to find them sooner. Sad. So sad. Sebastian, you're out there. How old, does we know how old Sebastian is? Chaos Divers. There's those ones too. I thought there was another one. I think Chaos Divers. They're great guys. All of them that work together were really good. I just remember Doug, Nick. Nick was. I liked Nick.
It's been nearly 6 days.
I liked Nick, Doug,
15-year-old
the curly guy.
And this morning the search continues. Sergeant Jackson.
I think it was I liked them all besides, Jared. Of course, we know Jared, but I'm just trying to think what kind of wildlife is in Tennessee,
There still has been no sighting
especially
of
in the
Sebastian
woods.
Rogers. But folks here in Sumner County are not giving up.
This one's 6 hours
It's been an
ago.
extensive and all hands on deck effort.
The phone number is
Anything from helicopters to
615-451-3838.
Sebastian is 5'5" and weighs 120
That's for the
pounds with
Sumner
25
County
hairs.
Sheriffs.
He's most likely wearing a black sweatsuit and glasses. Now, there is an active Amber Alert for the teen with autism. Officials say it was issued due to the cold and rainy weather, as well as how long he's been missing, especially without his medications. Volunteers
He
and
needs his
community members are also
medications.
pitching in, hoping that something positive comes out of this horrifying situation.
Oh, gosh.
Children with special needs and autism and the cognitive impairment and things.
I just don't know if that's his mom.
I'm living my worst nightmare watching it.
I think it is.
No matter what happens in Sumner
Is
County.
that his mom?
Sumner County needs a lot of prayer and comfort right now because it's been a big week.
Now, first responders are still asking those who live in the Beach High School area.
Hold on. Okay, sorry. So I just wanted to make sure. I heard somebody yell out, "Hey!" I heard 2 dogs barking. Didn't want to make my dog should be on a chain, no, because he gets very territorial. But I just wanted to make sure there was nothing big happening, and so I wanted to look out the window. But I will let you guys get on with your day. I forgot about him. I think he's actually in Tennessee. Yeah. It's just really sad. I just hope they can find him. And he's safe. We don't want him, to be kidnapped or anything like that. We want him to be, maybe he's in a tree house. So if you guys have tree houses in Tennessee, kite up. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you all for coming and joining. So spread the word. Have people check. If you know anybody that lives in Tennessee or anywhere in that area, have them check their camera footages, their trail cameras, because I'm sure it's there's something hunting season out there that's in Tennessee right now. Maybe he is in a treehouse hiding. A lot of people probably, I feel like in Tennessee and country places like that have tree houses. So maybe he's in a treehouse. Let's hope and pray he's hiding somewhere out of the elements of the nature, because the weather is beautiful. I mean, it's 1 minute it's nice and the next minute it's raining in Ohio. So, but you guys all have a good day. Thank you all for coming. Remember to hit the like button on the way out and just be kind and pay it forward if you can. Love y'all. It's a great day.